The version of you that kept going. There is a version of you that future people will quietly thank for not giving up today. You have already done something remarkable, and I want to name it before this day demands anything more of you. You kept going, not in some distant, abstract sense. I mean specifically, concretely, in your own life through the hard seasons, through the periods when you had every reason to stop, through the mornings that felt exactly like this one, or worse. You kept going. You are still here. And that is the direct result of 1,000 small decisions, most of which you made quietly, without anyone watching, without any guarantee that it would be worth it. I want to spend a few minutes on that because I think you have not yet fully understood what it means, what it says about who you are, and what it has already made possible. The decision nobody sees. There is a decision that people make over and over when going through hard times. It rarely happens in a single dramatic moment. It doesn't announce itself. It doesn't feel, in the moment, like a decision at all. It happens in the space between giving up and not giving up, in the long pause before choosing, again, to keep going. In the moment when everything in you is exhausted, the path forward is unclear, and there is no particular reason to believe that continuing will lead anywhere good, and you continue anyway. Nobody applauds that decision. It doesn't make a highlight reel. The person who makes it often doesn't even recognize it as courage. They call it getting through the day. But it is courage. It is among the most honest courage there is, and you have made that decision more times than you know. What keeping going has already built? Here is something worth sitting with. Every time you kept going, you built something. Not always something visible, not always something you could point to or measure, but something real was built in you and around you each time you chose to continue. The relationships that endure because you stayed. The understanding you have earned about yourself and life, which could only have come through difficulty. The quiet depth that hard seasons leave in people who move through them honestly. The capacity for compassion you now carry not from reading about it, but from having needed it yourself. None of that existed before the hard times. All of it was built by the version of you who kept going. You are not the same person you were before you had to keep going. You are someone who has been shaped in an important and lasting way by the fact that you did. The thread that runs forward. Please consider the version of you that will exist 5 years from now. That person is living a life. It may be different from what you currently imagine, better in ways you cannot predict, changed in ways you cannot see from here. But that person exists, and they have access to something you are, right now, in the process of creating. They have access to having gotten through this. Not the memory of an easy time, the deeper thing, the knowledge, carried in the body, and not just the mind, that they survived a hard season, that they made it through mornings like this one. When the ground was uncertain and the outcome unclear, they kept going anyway. That future version of you is quietly counting on the version of you that exists right now, not to be perfect, not to have it all figured out, to keep the thread intact and to stay in the story for one more day. The unheld trophy. There are no trophies for this. There is no ceremony for the person who got out of bed on the morning they most wanted to stay in bed. No award for the one who answered the phone when everything in them said not to. No public recognition for years of quiet persistence amid circumstances most people never saw and will never fully understand. Yet the lack of recognition does not change what was done. The work is real, whether it is witnessed or not. The courage is genuine, whether it is named or not. The life that has been built, one quiet day at a time, is no less a life for having been built in private. I see it, even if no one else has said so. The version of you that kept going, that version deserves acknowledgement. So consider this morning, a small, honest acknowledgement. What you have done by continuing is real. It matters. It has mattered all along. Today, you will make the decision again, probably without noticing it, probably in between other things, in the ordinary middle of an ordinary morning, the decision to continue, to stay in your life, to keep one more appointment with the future. Make it knowing what it is. Make it knowing that every time you have made it, something was built, something endured, something moved, quietly and without applause, toward a life worth living. The version of you that kept going is the most important version of you.